Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman News gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman News.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman News, King Roman News. Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this
Show. Good morning. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me loud. Good morning, crew. What's up? What's up? We're back. We're back in action, very seated. And we're back with the local news show. And I got some things I want to talk to you all about. I told you yesterday that I wanted to talk to you all about these things. And so we are here to talk about them today. So shout out to the crew. Good morning, Ambrosia. Good morning, Tracy. What up, Neris? Yes, back to our regularly scheduled program. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And thank y'all for, and just enjoying the content and the commentary given lately. It's been much appreciated. But I do want to get back to some things that really matter to me. So I wanted to do that. I want to kick the week off how I want things to go. So thank y'all for being here. Now, what up, Dwayne? You did reach out to Castro. Okay, all right. I need to let tell Castro to let me know because I need to know what's good. All right, y'all. So let's jump right into the show. So before I begin, I do want to start off with a quote of the day. We used to do these things where we did quotes of the day and we would talk about that. And so today's quote is very relevant to me in this time of my life, and I wanted to share it with you all. Today's quote is: most people do not listen with the intent to understand; they listen with the intent to reply. I repeat, quote of the day: most people do not listen with the intent to understand; they listen with the intent to reply. And how is so pertaining to me? You all know I've started a new endeavor in my career. And as a part of reintroducing myself to people who don't know me, I've found it to be a lot more pleasant, a lot more easy on a transactional relationship when you learn to just listen to people. People love to share about themselves, talk about themselves. So when you just listen, and so I've decided that I'm going to be a better listener. You get more, you do more. People oblige you a lot more because they feel like they can trust you and share more. So what I've learned to do is when I'm talking with people now in my new role and introducing them, yes, my name is, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And they begin. So I always go, so tell me more. Tell me more about this. Put it back on them. Share about yourself. Open up. Talk to me. Tell me, baby. Give me more tea. Let me know. Learn to be an active listener, and even when you're in a fit of rage and you want to go off, sometimes it's best to sit back, just like I be doing in the cut. Like, let me see what, and just learn to listen. So that's what I wanted to share with you all today. Today's quote of the day is just most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. Don't be an intent with to reply listener. It's so obvious. People can tell. It comes off you don't care, you're insincere, you really want to move on, you have another motive. Don't do that. Slow down. Get into it. You'll get a lot you'll last longer. Trust me. You'll last a lot longer. So that's the quote of the day. Now I want to get to some announcements. So you all know yesterday we planned the fashion contest, the all male fashion contest, hosted by Miss Nubiology on YouTube channel at Newbieism, and I'll be sharing that channel when we get closer to the actual competition. Now we're looking for 4 judges and 12 contestants, 3 different looks, and 1 chat competition. So far, we have Rebel Sun confirmed. I'm confirmed. Rico is confirmed. Both Ricos are confirmed. Chocolate Bay confirmed yesterday. Mother's confirmed. Rick Reed is a potential confirmed. Food Junkie is out of town. I heard from S. Hutchinson that Jay Wilson is confirmed to do it. Okay, Jay Wilson is confirmed to do the challenge. So we got Jay Wilson. We also have Voodoo. We have my God, Miles. We got my boo Miles. I'm asking Lincoln Berries. Who else? So we have quite a few. DKL told me no, he's not able to participate as a contestant. So we'll see how that turns out. And so for the judges, we're still seeking judges for our fashion contest on November 11th, 23rd at 5 p.m. I was informed this morning that Miss V. Lenore and Tisa won't be able to participate as judges. So if you have the assignment to reach out to these other folks as a potential judge, please do so. Please do so. Remember, we got Almond Brown confirmed as a judge. Um, we had Ronnie Q on there. We had Dear Self on there. We had S Hutch on there. We also had Phi Babe on there, which I did reach out to. So I'm hoping Phi Babe come through. And we also had Just Kimmy and Tracy. Okay. I'm about to pop up on Tracy and hit that damn link. But y'all, we need to get this done. So we need to have it all finalized by this Friday, or this Saturday. Friday. I want it done by Friday. Have it done by Friday so we can put the information out on Saturday. Okay. So if you want to be a part of it, let us know. Castro, we want you down. So Dwayne said he reached out to you. Please come through. We really want you to be a part of this. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited to do this. I'm really excited to participate. Come through, quote of the day. That's a great quote. Dude, I just said that to someone yesterday. Okay, crew. Linda, good morning. Duchess, good morning. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I asked Duchess. I asked Duchess. Nah, you know that. And SB is definitely not gonna participate, but he'll definitely come in and crack up on us. We still gotta get the QB too. So y'all look forward to continuously planning this. I'm gonna probably do a live Friday, the sign up day to close up the sign-ups, and then we're gonna turn this bad boy all over to Miss Newbie. We're gonna put out the information, everybody's cash app, who they are, all that good shit, and let the games begin, bitch. I say let the campaigning begin. If you are that nigga, then let the campaigning begin. This is gonna be very fun. And remember, no early proceeds go to the pot. If you want to support your favorite content creator directly. Send them a cash app that'll help do whatever they need. Ain't no early. I'm putting on a pot and not. We're making the pot that night. So when the live starts, we are raising money for the pot as soon as the clock tick. If you want to be a part of the pot, dish in, put in on the money, put in on the pot. Remember, there's 3 looks: professional, damn it, Roman, professional, you're going out look, and your active wear. And then we got the chat competition, which is the question where, we're going to answer a question, our little cadence and shit. And however you do it, because hey bitch, whatever you give up, however you do it, we're gonna do our little monologue. So I'm excited to be a part of it. I was telling my friends yesterday, I really want them to watch this. Like, bitch, you doing too much. But I'm excited. I made this flyer on my own yesterday. I was just so excited to be a part of it and do it. So I just made this up on my own. But I try to include all the information. We'll make an updated one. I'm gonna have everybody little look on there or a logo. I'm gonna figure it out, but we're gonna do something. So shout out to everybody that's being a part of it. And shout out to the motherfucking crew. for helping to plan this and coordinate it. Now you'll notice I didn't put on there Mr. Beef Sector or anything like the Beef Sector because I don't want in the future for anyone to say, well, who the fuck he think he is planning a Mr. Beef Sector or planning a beef sector? So to cut down on that, I just wanted to make it basic and open and it's for everybody. But if you fucking fuck around with the fuck around, please participate. But I didn't want it to come off as if it's closed because there might be some guys that's not in the sector that might want to do it that are straight men, and we were trying to open it up to everyone. So, and Ken News. Somebody got to reach out to Ken News too. We need to make sure we include him. I definitely want to include him. I, so let me get y'all the tea. Can I get them the tea, Duchess? Can I give them the tea? Oh my God. Y'all talking about divas and divos. This is one right here. Do you see that name right here? There's the biggest divo I know. Duchess said, that's just why you do this. Why you be doing this? That just was like, I mean, don't y'all need one male judge? I mean, make it different, mate. I mean, figure it out. Figure it out. I said, Dutchess, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. So y'all see him. I'd rather be a judge. Hey, my boo. Hey, Miss Toby. Shout out to Miss Toby. Hey, Kimberly Black. And shout out to Kimberly Black for helping coordinate this, reaching out to folks. Hey, boo, I appreciate you so much. You don't really know how much I appreciate the coordination. You getting back to me. You on it. Shout out to Kimberly Black and shout out to Miss Toby. Shout out to you. Okay. I'm like, is he really? Are you really doing this to me right now? It's like, you better know it. Good morning, Kurt Vixen. Good morning to you all. All right, we finna get into the show because I got some heavy shit. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it, girl. You know me. We know topics are not spared over here. We talking about every fucking thing. And so there's been a couple of things that I seen and I said, well, my. Don't we got to get to this shit here? So we going to get to it today. Before I begin, please hit that like button for me. Subscribe to this channel if you're new here. And if you are new here, welcome. This is King Roman News. Okay, now you're getting King Roman News piped into your device right now. This is not me, cracking on somebody, roasting and gagging or none of that. You about to get an actual show, what I actually do over here. And I'm so pleased to be able to do this. If you're a first timer, please stay for a little bit. I trust you're going to enjoy it. It's early in the morning, so it's a download. You can go the rest of the day, get your mood back up, or if you're feeling some way. But please stay here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, let's get into local news. So it's been so much shit going on in the United States of America. And it's just so crazy. It was a plethora of stories to choose from, but I chose the ones that were just like, you know what, something's going on here. So this first story I want to bring to you is out of Orlando, Florida. And we got a couple of stories out of Florida today. So out of Orlando, Florida, her name is Yolna Lubrin. Okay, this is Yolna Lubrin. Okay, she was a 30-year-old woman. She took care of her disabled mom, and she was also a member of the LGBTQ community. She was down with the team. She was a part of the community. And so, very weird thing happened to this woman. Okay. So on Thursday, September 28th, around 7:40 a.m., the police just randomly receives a fucking phone call that says, hey, we think somebody's dead over here. So, crew, I want y'all to start counting signs, because you know what we do. We starting to count the signs in the fucking story. We think it's somebody over here dead. So the police go over there and they see Yolna Lubrin hanging by her neck on a tree so close to the house that it was impossible for anybody to hang themselves because literally your body would get caught by the roof. It was like a hanging like this with the roof. How the fuck that happened? But that's what they saw. So they instantly jumped up there, cut her down, tried to rescue her. Nothing happened. Called the police. Instantly, within 24 hours, ruled this shit a suicide. Oh, we checked her cellular community. They did all this shit in 24 hours, by the way. We checked their cellular communications. We checked for her mental illness, health records. All of those were telling us that this is mental health. These motherfuckers had the nerve enough to come out into the news, the press, and say, yeah, we think it's a suicide. So we like, hold up, swole up, wait, hold up. What? A suicide? So that's where they stopped the story. So the family is like, wait, y'all missing details and shit. Hold up. Not only did they find her like this, that wasn't they said this was her house. That wasn't her house. That wasn't her neighborhood. They found signs of sexual assault on this girl prior to her being hung. You know what that means? Prior to her dying. They also found her car, all the doors open, clothes flown out the car, all kind of shit in the street. They walked past all of those signs just to see this body. I'm sitting here thinking like, now, if I'm looking for it, I would look at the whole thing. They didn't go in the house. They didn't call for backup. It was just literally, all right, well, we got it. So the family came out pleading. And that's how we ended up getting additional details. So, as I told you, on September 28th in Orlando, now, mind you, an autopsy has still not been released. I always say this shit. Why can't we never get a fucking autopsy? Why it always takes weeks and months to get a fucking autopsy, especially if they instantly deem this shit a suicide? No autopsy has been released at all. Didn't search the home, prior sexual assault, and the car was vandalized. And based off of them, mental illness health records. First of all, who gave y'all the fucking permission to go check her health records to deem her mentally ill? You don't know what her circumstances were. Then they had witnesses. What witnesses? What witnesses came to you all around when this happened? Why don't you be at? Well, I think they should be as suspects. Well, are you kidding me? Then they had cellular communications, and that's where I said, so what was in the text messages? What were in the phone calls? Who was she calling? But no, this is an automatic suicide case here. So her sister, 24 hours after this went out, and they went and posted this, her sister made this Facebook post. She said, yesterday, my baby sister, Yolna Lubrin, a.k.a. Yo-Yo, was found hanging from a tree right here in Orlando on Westmoreland Drive and Livingston Street. The way she was found and the state that she was in has left her family with a lot of unanswered questions from law enforcement. They are immediately ruling it as a suicide, but finding any black person hanging from a tree in 2023 requires more investigation, no matter what. Especially in this case, because there are too many unanswered questions and not enough proof. This is not the first time or the first time in a while this has happened in Orlando. Just in 2020, we were asking the same questions about Nevon Baker, who was found hanging in a tree in a very suspicious way to be suicide. Now, I don't know if you all remember Nevon Baker, okay? Nevon Baker, same fucking thing. In Florida, Orlando, Nevon Baker was found with his teeth missing, tied behind him, face bruised. And again, in this situation, somebody just randomly called the fucking police and said they see a body hanging. They see a fucking body. So this just happened in 2020. Here's Nevon Baker. Rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace, sir. I don't know what happened, but we out here trying to get this shit closed up. So sister makes that post. Police is like, oh no, honey, you're not about to come out in the public and taint our image. You ain't about to make this seem like it's a bad thing. So they issue this public statement. While all death investigations are predicated upon the existence of trauma to the body in order to determine a criminal act, that's what they're saying. While, most of the situations we see and most of the responses we give, we predicate them on seeing trauma to the body. So if we say somebody got shot and killed, we'll see trauma to the body. That's what they're saying. That's what they're leading with. So they're trying to justify why we would say this is suicide because we see no trauma to the body. You shouldn't say nothing at all until the autopsy is completed. That's what you shouldn't say. So we're here, and it says our investigation has thus far not revealed any physical injuries other than the ligature marks on the neck caused by the hanging. So that's what they released. So now the family's out here like, no. Let's push some more details out here. So the family came back and they pushed details out here. They said that the man who took the videos, he lives with another man in an efficient unit behind the house Yo-Yo was found at. They were leaving for work when they saw the body, and they did not call 911. They did not talk to police that day. First thing, who the fuck called y'all? If no neighbor in that area called you all about a suspicious body, who called y'all? Is the first fucking question. Secondly, by time Naomi arrived at the scene from her home in Fort Lauderdale, a few hours after police reported arriving on scene, police had already packed up and left. Do you hear me? Soon after, the mother lives in Fort Lauderdale. She's coming down to see what's going on. By the time she get there, police packed up and they're about to fucking leave. Excuse me? Investigation where? Okay, let's continue. Police told Naomi that they did not search inside either of the homes because they did not have probable cause. Text from Yo-Yo the night before showed she was with someone she described as creepy. Witnesses told Naomi they heard a woman making a lot of noise that night. So all of that leads to us saying this is a fucking suicide? Absolutely not. This is not a suicide case. Something happened to this woman. So the family is coming out here to speak. But I want y'all to take a look. I want y'all to look at this location of where this girl was found. How wide and fucking open it is. How wide and open this space is. And I hope this shows up on your camera, on your devices as well. Do you see this? This is the area in Florida where she was found. Hanging. You tell me. This is the corner. How in the fuck can somebody be hanging over here? This is like where my mom and live at, to be honest with you. So this is where we at. So of course we call in foul play on this shit. So the family is coming out. The family is coming out, and poor family, and my condolences to the family. The family is coming out because they have questions themselves. Let's get into what the family has to say, crew. And y'all hit that like button for me too. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We got to talk about this. Y'all hit that like button. Check out what the family had to say.
This next story, we need to warn you the details are hard to hear. A woman in Orlando was found hanging from a tree. Orlando police have said they believe she committed suicide.
But her family thinks that someone else is responsible for her death. West Houston Tonight, Gabriel explains why her loved ones and activists are now calling for accountability.
My sister was loving. She was cared for. She was my mother's caretaker.
The family of Yolna Lubrin says she was a happy-go-lucky woman with a great sense of humor. They say she would have turned 31 years old this month, but she'll never see another birthday. Her life ended in a way her family describes as a mystery that needs to be solved.
On September 28th, 2023, Thursday, at approximately 7 a.m. in the morning, the partially nude body of 30-year-old Yolna Lubrin was found hanging from a tree in the back of a home in Orlando, Florida.
The Orange County Medical Examiner tells WESH 2 the cause of Lubrin's death is still under investigation, but Orlando Police Department believes the cause was suicide. In a statement, OPD said in part, while all death investigations are predicated upon the existence of trauma to the body in order to determine a criminal act, our investigation has thus far not revealed any physical injuries other than the ligature marks on the neck caused by the hanging.
Because my sister, Yolna Ruth Lubrin, did not commit suicide.
Lubrin's older sister was joined by two community activists Wednesday morning as she talked about her family's loss.
She's not a case number, but she's a person that tragically lost her life.
OPD says that there's documented history of mental illness, witness statements, and cell phone communications from Lubrin that showed signs of suicide. Lubrin's body was found in the backyard of a
all of that in 24 hours.
Westmoreland Drive. Her family says as far as they know, she had no connection to that neighborhood.
That she didn't put herself there, someone had to have put her there. Investigate all individuals who lived or occupied the home of where Mrs. Lubrin's body was found.
In Orlando, Sanega Brigadicus, WESH 2 News.
Orlando police said.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? In 24 hours, these people knew exactly her records. They had witness statements. They had cellular communications. This was a suicide. That was some quick ass fucking police work in Orlando, Florida. Y'all don't even get a good job for that because it was a half-ass job. So now we're sitting out here with another incident similar to Nevin Baker. We got Yolna Lubrin, who was 30. Now here's the fucked up part. This girl was going to be turning 31 on October 13th. Yeah, she was a Libra. Shout out to the motherfucking Libra gang all day. She was a fucking Libra. She couldn't even make it to her 31st birthday. I don't want to believe it's suicide, and I'm not going to say it's suicide until we get to the bottom of it. I want to see what's in the autopsy. I want to hear about that sexual assault that may have happened to this girl. This makes no sense. And y'all, this is even worse. Y'all, this morning, I'm YouTubing videos to show you all. I Google her name, Yolna Lubrin, nothing. I literally had to Google the name hanging by a tree for a video to pop up. They have no Yolna Lubrin. You go to Google it, a few articles. This happened on September 28th. Almost damn near 2 fucking weeks. And there's nothing out here about it. We gotta say her name. We gotta call it out. We gotta say what the fuck is going on in Florida. Now, this is the second in 2 years. People being hanged by trees. I got family in Orlando, Florida, in Sanford, Florida, in all of those damn little towns, Altamont Springs, and all of them little areas. I got family all down up and through there. God forbid I'm down here telling y'all a story about them. So it touched me this morning. So if y'all hear about this, if you see about this, if you got a Twitter account, any of that stuff, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to hashtag justice for Yolna Lubrin. What the fuck is going on? And I'm going to keep doing my due diligence, and I'm going to keep doing my research to figure out what's going on. But the facts are the facts. How are y'all going to come out here and say the girl died by suicide when every other fact does not lead to that? So we have to look at this with another lens on. So rest in peace to Yolna Lubrin, and my condolences to her family. And shout out to the crew. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What up? You hit me up on IG. All right. Good morning, Carol Mail Bunny. What up? Good morning, The Real K Fit. You got a question? Okay, yeah, hit me on IG. What up, lovely love? Good morning. What up, the ghetto view? Good morning to y'all. Thank y'all for coming through Cash App and Bullshit. Good morning. Chipper the Air, good morning. While walking my dogs. Your family will find out information before the police. Real talk. Condole to the family. That's so true. So true. Morning the bushes. That's why you should always keep your family connected to what you got going on. Share your location. Talk to them. Be open about everything. Brick Girl, good morning, boo. What up? Northern and Central Florida is very racist. I can believe that. So she was found outside. And I showed y'all that open space. Y'all tell me where it was so closed off that nobody could see this. That a random person had to give a phone call. Not even the neighbors called. The fuck out of here. That sounds very suspicious to me. It's impossible for her to hang herself. The police know that wasn't suicide. The police want to believe she took her clothes off and hung herself. Exactly. Don't sound right at all. And this is why when they try to insinuate documented mental illness. Good morning, Eartha G. Hey, Natasha. What up? Florida is a mess. I used to go to Florida for vacations. Not anymore. Trayvon Martin. Another one. Hey, Kings Mina. Good morning, boo. What up? I wouldn't be surprised about the cops having something to do with this. I put nothing past them. Was she dealing with any white folks? That's a good question. I don't know. And it makes me question, is there any police involvement? Like, this is the second in 2 years, and they were so quick to rule this suicide. Is there any cover up for anything else going on? Y'all already had our text message communication. Sound like somebody trying to beat somebody before they get to the punch. I don't know. And y'all already have witness statements and shit. Don't know. A little suspicious to me, if you ask me. So we're gonna keep Yolna Lubrin definitely in our hearts and in our prayers. Yes, the family has a GoFundMe. And I'll drop this GoFundMe link. It has not raised any money, of course, because no one knows about it. It's an $85,000 goal for it to help them do the investigation. They only raised a little under $1,500. Here is the link. If you want to support, by all means, please support. Now let's move on to another story I've been telling y'all about that I wanted to get into. So we got an 11-year-old who shoots his teammates over a bag of chips. Do you hear me? 11-year-old who shoots 2 of his football teammates over a bag of chips. So let's get into this story, crew. And if you just coming in the building, thank you for being here. And please hit that like button. Shout out to the crew. I appreciate it. So let's get into this story, right? So we got this 11-year-old at a Pop Warner football practice, okay? Happened in Apopka, Florida. So they're at a football practice, and you have the 11-year-old and you have two 13-year-olds all at a practice. And apparently, the 11-year-old must have ate the bag of chips that was for the 13-year-old. So the 13-year-old decides to attack the 11-year-old. So the 11-year-old gets up out the attack and runs off. Now, what we didn't know is that in the meantime of this, practice was over. Everybody was getting ready to go home. So the 11-year-old mom was waiting in the parking lot in her car for her son to go. Nobody fucking knew she had a whole loaded fucking gun in her glove compartment that everybody fucking knew that if you had smoke, just hop in the car, pull the glove compartment out and take the gun out. Nobody knew that was the thing, but her 11-year-old son did. And what do you think he did as soon as he ran to his mother's car? Opened the door, pulled the glove compartment, got the gun. Soon as these kids saw the fucking gun, they started running. Too fucking late. The 11-year-old ended up shooting two individuals, the one that attacked him and somebody that was with him, running with him. So two people got shot. And on the footage that you're going to see, you'll see the mom getting out the car. Oh no, my God, what you doing? No, bitch, what are you doing? What are we doing now? Don't y'all got locked glove compartments or some shit? You ain't got a trunk. You mean to tell me you're that tough, your life that hard, that you got to drive around with a loaded gun in your glove compartment so bad that your 11-year-old son knows exactly where it is? What the fuck? Don't ask him. Someone need to be running around the car asking, yo, I wish I would have been out there. I'd have been running. What the fuck? That could have been my child, my other kid. It could have been a parent. It could have been a coach. But it was the one that attacked this young boy. Of course, men got egos. They are at football practice. It's all about machoism, egoism. You ate my fucking chips. I'm about, He don't want to get attacked. So what he gonna do? Next best thing. Let me run to the car. Mama right there. Let me park. Ran right there. Pulled that motherfucker out like he was told. That's what you do when you get in trouble. And that's exactly what happened. So now, this little man faces one count of attempted murder. One count. And they're now deciding whether they want to separate that into two counts for both of the victims. Now, mind you, this all stemmed from him getting attacked. The 11-year-old got attacked. Instead of going to tell his mom, who should have then went to coaches, got out that motherfucking car with the damn gun, her damn self, and then it's another situation. But no, your son did it. And now we're here. Of course, she got arrested. There's no fucking way you should have even had a gun. You need to be facing an accessory by accessory, because I have half mind to believe that your family know that if it's some smoke and I pull up in a car, you know where to go and get this weapon. You got to be kidding me. And we're all looking at this 11-year-old like he's the bad guy. I'm not. I'm looking at him like he definitely did something wrong here. He did not know how to control his anger. But think about this. Let's say there was no gun loaded in the car. He would have then had to tell his mom, because she said, I saw him get in the car. He was all frustrated, but he slammed the door and left back out. You saw him frustrated. It was no question what's going on, none of that shit. Y'all better start talking to these kids like they grown. Like, nigga, what are you about to do? And this is tough love. Seriously. There's no reason why your child now is here because of something you did. Everybody in your family should be mad at you. Talking to you behind the phone. You gonna bail me out, girl? You need to sit as long as he in jail. I don't know about it. Give me 30 days. I'll think about it. Give me 30 days. I'll let you know about Thanksgiving. Fucked up. I think he was attacked. I think he was the good guy. I think the other kids did attack him. Yeah, he should have not ate the chips. That should have been something. Then when you start peeling back layers, this is a whole, like, oh my God, we got 11-year-olds shooting 13-year-olds all on the team. This is Pop Warner, by the way. Middle school shit, bat football, batshit crazy. You gotta be batshit crazy. So y'all check this shit out. Y'all thought, I mean, this shit is getting way more out of control. Way more. You're getting scared to even send your children to be a part of a fucking team. Y'all check this shit out, and y'all hit that like button.
Pop Warner football practice near Orlando. Police say an 11-year-old getting a loaded gun from his mother's car and then shooting two 13-year-olds. The victims were hit, but they survived. Here's Victor Akendo.
Tonight, the alarming scene outside Orlando caught on surveillance video. Watch as an 11-year-old boy allegedly opens fire from close range, hitting two 13-year-olds at a youth football practice.
My son got shot.
Y'all saw her mom run to him.
Okay.
Hold up, I'm gonna play it again. Y'all look
The victims
look,
were hit.
on mute. So we can just see this. So I want y'all to see the mom. So look, he runs to the car. He opened the glove compartment. He gets the gun. What is she doing now? He runs out. He's shooting. He's shooting. Where's now? She running to him. Now she running to him. Damage done, baby.
Okay. My son. In his back.
Police charging the 11-year-old with attempted second-degree murder. Witnesses telling police both victims had been bullying the shooter, one adding they slapped him in the face, others saying they were fighting over a bag of chips. Police say on Monday night, the 11-year-old retrieved the loaded handgun from his mother's vehicle. Seconds later, chaos in the parking lot of the Pop Warner football field as he fired a single round, striking one boy in the back, the same bullet also piercing the second victim's arm. Authorities saying the 9mm purple handgun with live ammunition was kept under the front passenger seat in an unsecured box. In Florida, it's illegal for children to have that kind of access to firearms. The boy's mom allegedly telling police she told him prior not to handle the gun and that the gun was for her protection.
It's our hope that the 11-year-old gets the assistance that he needs.
The chief also saying additional charges against some adults are pending. Both victims are expected to be okay. David?
All right, Victor. Victor Akendo in Florida.
Fuck that. Fuck all of that. I fuck all of that. The mother definitely needs to be spending some time behind bars. Absolutely. And the amount of time we saw her sitting in that car before she actually ran around disturbs me. It disturbs me because I felt like you could have saved some lives yourself. Had you popped the fuck out of his hand, punched him in his jaw, grabbed his ass to the other door. I'm telling all kind of shit. Did you really try everything you can in your power to get your son to understand that what he's about to do was the wrong thing? And it makes you think, do people understand the danger of guns? Like, I know we think, as protection, but yeah, it's another whole aspect to protecting just yourself. People can get hurt. How many stories have we done? Kids in the back of the car, they play with the gun, father in the store, they done off the child, they're off themselves, 7 and 6. We got to do better. And it's our own people to our own people. Now, these two guys didn't get hurt. Now watch. Nothing will happen. There will be no lesson in this for them about bullying and no, because it's totally flipped now. The 11-year-old did way more damage than them punching and slapping him in the face. He should have told his motherfucking mom. She got a weapon in her car to protect herself. She sounded like she bought it. I'd have told my mom. I surely would have. Mom, I got slapped and punched over some damn bags of chips. What's good? Let my mother deal with that shit. Go tell the coaches. Go tell somebody else. But for him to do that, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And a 1 count of attempted murder at the age of 11. Yeah. Age of 11. That's fucked up. So, yeah, ain't no shouting out to nobody in that at all. It makes no fucking sense. Oh my God, was he that hungry? What's his name, King? They won't tell me the 11-year-old or the 13-year-old names. They ain't put their names out. What the hell is in the Florida water, baby? Good morning, Zap. What up, Zap? What up? What up? Mom does need to be charged. I'm telling you, Tanya, good morning. Thank y'all for coming through. Crazy, ain't it, Miss Baker? Good morning. Good morning. Ruffles are expensive. Ain't they $1.59 a bag in them small little bags? Why didn't a mom stop him and say, what the fuck you think you doing when he hit the car? Why she driving around like that? I have to get used to your new avatar. Oh, hey, Bobby. What's up, Bobby? I saw y'all talking about that. David, my favorite new guys. She had time to push his head from the dashboard. Why wasn't The blicky on her. Mines are always on me. He did do that pretty quick. She was probably confused, but she did jump out right away. So it was under the passenger seat. How if it was for her protection would that make sense? You need to change your calendar. I do. You know, down south, parents teach kids how to shoot guns early, and I never understood why. My dad said he knew how to shoot a gun at 9. I mean, do it be that crazy? Like, I'm just trying to be on some honest shit, on some real shit. Like, wherever community or town you in, is it that? And I'm talking about before 8 p.m. Is it that crazy that your child can't walk to the store? Like, oftentimes I think about that. Like, damn, is it that hard up? And then sometimes it really do be that hard up. So you ask yourself, if it's that, why would you put your child in those situations? Or why would you even do that? If it's too tough for you, why would you put your child in a situation? If you know carrying a gun, the dangers of it, like I would never. And I'm going to pick you up from Pop Warner practice. Y'all really be doing too much for your own child. So all right, let's keep it moving, y'all, because we ain't done. Oh, crew, oh no, baby, we gotta get into what's going on in the world, and this next story is just gonna get y'all. It keeps getting just worse and worse and worse. So now we're in Methuen, Massachusetts. So I had to look up what the fuck Methuen, Massachusetts was. It's a very small town, and I mean their downtown is very small. I mean their biggest building is maybe like 80 feet. They have like a one bank. So it's a very small community. So on September 29th, right? This woman, she has a 10-year-old child, and he is very autistic and he is nonverbal. He can only clap his hands. He rides a different kind of school bus. Actually, they're the vans. And so he had been normally okay riding the school bus. And the mother never really noticed anything. Because, first of all, being nonverbal is going to be very hard to tell. But some parents living with their child long enough can know. So for about a week, her child had been like clapping, which is an indicator of it's something. I want to say something. I want to communicate something. And so every time, and that was something I learned, because sometimes when you see nonverbals in there and they get it's something. So every time she would walk her child to get on, he would break out, bitch. He would break out. Tears would start rolling down. So I had to ask Mom, you let that go Monday? You let that go Tuesday? You let that shit go Wednesday? You let that shit go Thursday? Then finally, you finally decided, oh, something's not right here. So the day she let her child get on the bus, but she called the school and said, hey, something's going on. My child is afraid to get on the fucking school bus. I need y'all to look into this. So the school contacted the police. The police reached out to the mom. The mom said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you get video footage of the bus? Ciao, baby. They got video footage of the bus. They hadn't even looked over a month or even 2 months. They just had a week's worth of every time this child was on the bus for about an hour. This woman was beating the shit out of this boy, slapping him, pinching him, punching him, calling him all kind of names. You stupid bitch. You ain't gonna do all kind of shit. I personally, as I was reading the story, I said, oh no, if we could swap stories, run to the car, get the wop, okay, different situations. Oh, baby, I'm running to the car. I'm going all under the seat, honey. What? Bitch, I'm turning around. Are you kidding me? On this 10-year-old nonverbal? You stupid bitch. That's the low life of you. That really, and I hope every turmoil you go through, every scrutiny you go through, I hope everything you feel, bitch, fail. I hope every pain in your soul just lasts forever. Bitch, I hope there's no medication in the world that can cure you from anything. That is unjustifiable. Y'all know how I feel about the vulnerable and the weak. And this is definitely the vulnerable and the weak. How dare you? So, you know, Roman, like, hold up now. If it's only a week, I need y'all to go back another week and another week and another week and another week and another week. They just gonna stop there. Then they call the fucking bus driver, because it's a bus driver and she's the bus monitor that's beating this one ass. Mind you, there's other nonverbal children on the bus that she doesn't bother at all. Just this one. Oh, I could say so much, but if I say so much, bitch, I'm spraying other people. You bitch. You bitch you. So he's on the bus. They showing her just whopping on him. The bus driver just sitting there driving. Hoom-de-doom, hoom-de-doom, hoom-de-doom. And when it's time to pick up somebody else, it's perfect. It's normal. Baby just over there clapping. Baby just over there trying to tell somebody. And I'm just like, so we're here now. And so she don't want to show her face. Oh no, bitch, you're gonna get this face shown. Video shows bus monitor repeatedly beating nonverbal child with autism in Bethune Court. This her fucking face. Y'all see why I didn't want to spray her? Because I don't want to feel like I'm spraying anybody else or targeting anybody else, but I could drag this bitch. Oh, I could get this bitch. Oh girl, honey. I see why. We kind of see why you taking it out on the kids, the young, the vulnerable population. We get it. We see why you doing that. We get it. But you need to pick on somebody your own motherfucking size, bitch. Somebody intelligent, bitch. Come get somebody who know how to give you that work, bitch. You run up on me, you slap me, bitch. I'm running you over. I'm knocking your knees. Fuck being a parent on that day, ho. This was uncalled for. Any child to go through this. I'm just sitting there thinking like this child is traumatized for fucking life. Do you know what it's like to leave your mom who nurtures you, who protects you? That's the only, and you're nonverbal. To go to someone else that's constantly beating you. And then you go back to your mom. And I don't know. I ain't putting nothing on the mom. I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all crew. I ain't saying shit. And then every day you being happy in your life, but every morning you know you gotta get on that bus. And there ain't shit you can do about it. And go through this shit. That shit pained me. It really did pain me. It really did pain me. It got to me. It really got to me. I couldn't believe it. And then it's you. What's her fucking name? Nancy Vasquez. She all embarrassed and shit, coming out the courtroom, covering her face up. She's scared and nervous and shit. We don't see that shit, bitch. Fucking hoodlum. She 56 years old, by the way. You 56 years old. Don't make no sense. So her attorney in court talking about something. She got no criminal history or complaints. But here's the kicker. This is what they're leaning on. She received no training on how to deal with children with special needs. They just threw her into the position. So they released her because of that on her own recognizance. She's due back in the court on November 13th. She can't have any contact with kids or minors or work for that company. Both of them have been fired. I said, what kind of shit is this? Released on recognizance. That bitch needs to be in jail. You see how they do? Now let this be a 10-year-old, non-autistic, non-special needs, a kid who can speak and actually give testimony and talk to us and give us description on what fucking happened. That bitch would be locked up. I guarantee you it. I guarantee you it. I guarantee you she'll be locked up. You know why? Because the words are different. See, it's hard to fight a description testimony. Now, we just got a story put together by what we saw, but the child can't say anything. Suck on this fucking system. She need to be in jail. This ain't okay for nobody. Y'all think y'all can, other bus monitors, yeah, you can slap them around. All they gonna do is get you in court, girl. We gonna stay tuned. We definitely gonna stay tuned to this story. The prosecutor said so far, investigators have a week's worth of videos that show Vasquez abusing the boy every day for the entire 1-hour ride. She continuously yells at him while she's slapping him, says, stop being a little bitch to him. He doesn't speak, but he knows how to clap. And that's the only way he's able to communicate and try and get her to stop. And here's the sad fucking part. he still goes back to that school. He's still riding the bus. Still riding the bus without the parents. But what they did was Anthony continues to go to school, but one of his teachers now rides with him, according to the boy's father. He's still a little skittish in the morning to get on the bus. I'm never in a position to tell parents how to raise their kids because I don't have kids of my own. Shit, I only got a dog. I can never. But everything in my body, every right thing in my soul is telling me that there's no way in hell I'm sending my child back to this school, let alone sending them back on this bus. I don't give a fuck what teacher it is. I'm not trusting nobody. And it's the same company that was recording it. Fuck all of that shit. Then, well, maybe they can't get from their jobs and maybe, yeah, we gonna figure something out. Bitch, y'all didn't see my child on the news getting beat up. Y'all gonna give me some time off to figure this. Somebody gonna figure this shit out. Are y'all kidding me right now? And see what you do when you do this shit? You make every fucking lawsuit you can bring against the company, against the school district, even against law enforcement seem null and void because you think that the system is still okay. It was just these two people. Well, we'll deal with them, but you don't have any problems with the vehicle service or the school, right? Okay, good. We'll still ride the bus. And now you're still riding the bus. So how you gonna sue anybody? Well, didn't you send your child back on the bus? Oh, okay, so why are you suing? You must think everything's fine. I don't know who be talking to y'all. I don't know why they be talking to y'all, but that shit ain't cool at all. I would not have my child traumatized, sitting there just thinking any moment now, any person. Fuck is wrong with you all? I'm not being facetious and I'm not trying to be like, I'm just being very honest. The fuck is wrong with you all? It's disturbing as hell to me. Y'all, this is disturbing as hell to me. Um, y'all gotta see this, y'all gotta see the footage. Y'all gotta see the footage. So y'all check this out. Shout out to the motherfucking crew, and I hope y'all hit that like button though.
Ben. The boy rode a minivan style school bus like the ones parked in this lot here in Methuen. Investigators say fortunately the bus was equipped with a camera, which they say caught the alleged abuse. Did you hurt that boy? No. 56-year-old Nancy Vasquez from Lawrence left court and headed for house arrest. Until last week, Vasquez worked as a bus monitor for the private company NRT on a van like this. And prosecutors say she repeatedly abused a boy with autism.
She hits him with a sandal. She hits him with her cell phone multiple times. She pinches him. She twists his arm. She continuously smacks him in the face.
The boy's name is Anthony Amaro Jr. He's 10 years old, described as nonverbal. His family became suspicious after Anthony started seeming afraid to get in the van. So they asked the company to check the van's surveillance video, and investigators say it shows Vasquez beating Anthony every day during the entire 1-hour ride. Prosecutors say Anthony clapped his hands together to try to communicate for her to stop.
She hits him over the fact that he touches his face or he touches his boogers, that he looks at her, that he wants to hold her hand.
Vasquez's attorney pointed out she has no criminal record and no complaints during her 4 years working for NRT. In fact, she says another family called Vasquez a godsend.
Nancy is a loving and caring mother who lacked appropriate training and was way over her head.
Vasquez has since been fired. Anthony continues to go to school. Now, one of his teachers rides with him. His father told me by telephone.
He's still, a little skittish in the morning to get on the bus.
The driver of the van has also been charged with permitting abuse of a person with disabilities. She was released earlier this week, and both women are due back in court next month. Live in Methuen, David Bienick, WCBB News Center.
That shit up. Shut that shit up. We don't want to hear none of that shit. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. The mom dropped the ball because if my baby starts crying and being distressed, I know something ain't right. I'm sitting here thinking like, hold up, why are you clapping? What's going on here? I'm there. I might be getting on the bus with you. Let me sit up here and see what's going on. What the fuck is going on around here? Like, honestly, so sad. That's disgusting as fuck. Ain't it? She going straight to hell, Bobby. What up, Bobby? I'm with you. Forget about being a parent that day. I'm telling you right now, I'm going right for my passenger seat. The mean big bitches in school, we used to kick them behind their kneecaps and watch them fall. Oh, Lord, forgive me, big man. Look at it. hope that shit gets like so sad. Oh my God, I can't with y'all. I have a soft spot for special needs children and the elderly. I do too, Miss Baker. I really do. I really do. I hope they whoop her ass in jail. Yeah, if she go, I hope they throw eggs at her ass at the local grocery store, bitch. I hope girl. I wish I was standing behind you in line. My cart will bump your knee, hit me, bitch. What you gonna pinch me? You gonna take your sandal off and throw it at me? I can talk, ho. I would. I would be standing there. Justice for Anthony. Yes, I know all about the story. This bitch beats kids. Oh, Roman, I've done it before. That's the thing. Ask people about my Walmart stories. I'm not a regular Walmart person. I don't tolerate shit. I go straight in there. Issue, I'm not dealing with none of you bitches. I'm going straight to the motherfucking manager. You know how you get to the manager? You let them know you're gonna call for a motherfucking inspection. Any store, retail, grocery store that you got an issue in, let them know you're gonna call for a motherfucking inspection. Yes, I said it. That shit works so quick. Get a manager down. Well, what seems to be the issue with this motherfucking line? Are you kidding me? Now I'm off. I was talking about inspection and shit. The line, same shit here. Are you kidding me? I don't understand it. Ain't no motherfucking way I would have been a parent that day. That that baby traumatized. She needs to be in jail. I'm the type of parent who will stop at nothing to get that lady. I'm telling you nothing. I'm showing up at your court dates, honey. I'm snatching that whole whatever you was covering your face up for the news. I'm snatching that shit down. Police running after me. Bitch, let them see your face, ho. I ransacked all your information. You know the lady ain't even got no Facebook. I'm suing everyone. Period. I'm not sending my child back to school. We not doing that. I'm building a case up against all you bitches. And what's your name again, too? Okay. I might even ask her play the video footage back for other kids. Where else has she worked at before? Man, y'all crazy. Right. I get my baby completely away from there. There's so many work from home jobs and even careers nowadays. Hey, she's Lex. Good morning. Hey, this is a temporary fix. That child should be pulled from that school and they should home him. F all that. I will be getting the rain right along with them. My charge will be much worse. Any crime against children will be dealt with in prison. Trust that. Very precious young baby. If his mom puts him back on the bus, her parents needs to be put in question. A lot of parents don't want to deal with their autistic children 24/7. Sending him back makes me question his mother and father. And I'm being honest with you. I definitely wouldn't have sent my child back to that school. It would if I just had to. He'd have been out of there at least for a month. I need him to almost forget and live life and have comfortable. I want you to wake up at that time where you used to get beat and just get loved. What you want to eat, baby? I'm gonna hug you during that hour. For me, it's a mental thing. Like I would have need to obviously help my child get over that. We need to go test ride in vans like that again. Get you on a van, make you comfortable. Ain't nobody on here. You good? I want you to see me curse a bitch out. You might need to see that. I might need to do that in front of you out in public. What the fuck you looking at? So you'll feel comfortable if you need to clap. Like, I don't know. I'm different. I'm weird. I'm different. I'm very protective. Yeah, I am. Once you're mine, I own it. I'm all over you like a protected gate. So yeah, I don't know. How can you sit and watch someone do that? That bus driver need her knees kicked out. With all the devices, why didn't they invest in them? Angel Sense have surveillance cameras and belts, book bags. You right about that. She's Lex, you right about that. That's a good ass advice. The parents of children with special needs, autism, or any of the other mental illnesses that children face, they should consider these damn special cams. That's so smart. That is so wise. I definitely would. That's why I don't do pickup at Walmart. That's why I only do pickup. Yeah, Walmart just makes my skin crawl. I despise bullies. My thing is, do they not watch these cameras on the bus? How long has this been going on? This is not the first time, and that baby isn't the first child. I'm special because after doing what I was going to do to them, I'm burning that bus down too. Hey, just my thoughts. Good morning. Thank y'all for coming through, crew. Listen, we all on the same fucking page this morning. Okay, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. All right, so yeah, so we don't went and talked about justice for Yolna Lubrin in Orlando, Florida. The suspicious she died from suicide. Check that at the top of the hour. We also talked about the 11-year-old who shot his teammates over a bag of chips that they were beating him up for, but it turned turned serious when he pulled the gun from his mother's car. Then we just covered the bus monitor who attacked their child, attacked a child with special needs. So now let's turn our attention to motherfucking Decatur, Alabama. Now this story right here, baby, this got me too. So we have this man. His name is Steve Perkins. Look at Steve, y'all. Look at Steve. Steve and his family. That's his wife and 2 babies. Look at them. Look at him. And y'all know how I feel about the full beard. And you know what I'm saying? I'm in Maryland, Philly, Maryland. You know, they do all of that huff, scruff. So I'm definitely into all of that. So I was like, look at him. Got a whole family out in these streets doing the damn thing. From what I've read, nice man, very well respected. Okay. Had great relations with his neighbors, great relations with his family, wife, and from all the looks of it, with his babies. So let's talk about what happened on September 29th. So on September 29th, you got this dumbass. Yeah, I'm going to lead with this because if I don't put the title in front of your name or who you are, it may be missed. So you got this dumbass tow driver, okay? Dumbass tow driver who shows up at the wrong fucking house to repossess somebody's truck. So he shows up at Steve Perkins' house and tries to take Steve's truck. So Steve comes outside like, what the fuck, bitch? I pay all my bills. What the fuck is this? So he thought it was a theft. Somebody trying to steal his truck. So he goes out there and flashes his gun like, bro, back up. And goes back in his house. Well, the tow truck driver decides to go and get police and say, hey, I have a order to repossess. I'm still not figuring out why the police didn't say, let me see your order, to realize that we're at the wrong fucking address. So police follow him. Police walk up onto the property. Again, he comes outside thinking that people trying to break in. Now it's multiple people. What do you think Steve Perkins does to protect him and his family? He pulls out his weapon. Because the police didn't announce themselves. All they said was, get down on the ground. Now, let me tell y'all something. If I walk out my house right now and somebody tells me to get down on the ground, I think it's instantly a robbery. I think I'm about to get stuck. I'm not sitting here thinking it's the fucking police. When did we just automatically expect when we hear get down on the ground? So the man steps out and he gets blasted in front of his house, wife and family inside of the house, all to find out we at the wrong fucking address. Here we go again. Here we go again. Decatur, Alabama. Here we go again. So now, couple things. Of course, we got no autopsy report. Of course, the police saying they are justified. Of course, they don't want to release the body cam footage. Let me say it again. Of course, they don't want to release the body cam footage. So the only body cam footage that we got are the Ring doorbells of those neighbors that fucks with him. All of the neighbors pulled all their body cam footage and put it all on social media. They out here like, no, this ain't what that was. Dude was in his house. He did not think any of this was going on. Nobody came to his door and showed him an order. None of that shit went on. Y'all gonna give y'all, man, y'all really, are you fucking kidding me? So at the wrong house, he thought he was being robbed. So here we are again, his family. Make no fucking sense. Police did not give Black Alabama homeowner time to respond before killing him, attorneys say. Can you imagine? All because you got an order to repossess a vehicle and you showed up at the fucking wrong address. Unbelievable, God. So I saw this comment, place the flashlight of awareness on this tragedy that senseless took yet another man's life. Steve Perkins was killed due to a tow truck driver attempting to repossess his truck. The tow truck was reported to be at the wrong house. I am Steve Perkins. Justice for Steve Perkins. I saw this other comment. New enhanced video, and we're going to watch this video too, was of Decatur police shooting Steve Perkins' truck was being repoed by mistake, according to his family, and cops were called because he allegedly previously threatened the repo guy. But why are the cops hiding? Then the last comment I saw, I didn't even know about Steve Perkins because it's barely being covered on the news, and that's why we here talking about it. She says the police were towing his truck. He came out because he thought his car was being stolen, and they shot at him 18 fucking times. 18 times. 18 times, y'all. That's crazy. Yo, his baby's not even 18. His daughter's not even 18. She goes on to say they should have knocked on the door. They should have identified themselves. They had no fucking reason to shoot at him 18 fucking times. The officers are on administrative leave and the department are refusing to release the body cam footage. And this is where we are, America. This is why I tell y'all to record every fucking thing. If you ain't got a Ring doorbell, get you one today. They only $40 fucking on Amazon. It's easy to install. I got one. Here, I told y'all I'm set up. I can lay in my bed and see everything, bitch, everything. Where my car parked, everything. It's worth it. Get you it. Because shit like this. Those police knew that if they were following this repo man to repo this car, they could have knocked on that man's door and said, hey, we're with the police officers. We got an order to repossess this truck. That could have been a conversation. But no, we didn't want to go that route. And so we're here with them scary off administratively. Yeah, the nigga's still getting fucking paid. And so we're here. And we're here, y'all. So now I'm going to play this clip for y'all because I want y'all to see how this went down. It went down very quick. But what you're going to see in this is you're going to see him step outside his house. Again, all he heard was get down on the ground. So he's assuming these are people trying to rob him. He pulls out his firearm and the police go off. And I want y'all to look at what the police went and did. Okay? Crew, hit that like button. And yeah, this isn't as bad of sensitive footage because it's a Ring door cam, but you'll get a gist of what happened in this situation. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. And y'all check this out, crew.
Hey, what's up there? Hey, police, get over there! That's the gun! That's the gun! That's the gun!
Did you see how many times they shot that weapon after this man was on the ground? You can't tell me that's not excessive. You can't tell me that's not excessive. All this over wrong address, the repossession of a fucking truck. How we got here, y'all? How the fuck did we get here? This fucking poor ass police work. Poor ass fucking police work, man. It's so fucking horrible. I cannot believe. I cannot believe. I cannot believe his parents have a strong lawsuit. I really hope they do. I really hope they do. Hey, Fates. Good morning, boo. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Did you see the video? Yeah, I saw the video. We're going to watch one too. Just my thoughts. Good morning. Good morning. If somebody had just double checked this, is sick. It's released. Oh, they finally released body cam footage? I swear these police ain't shit, punk ass cops. The Ring camera told the story though. It really did. Beautiful family. I'm probably the only black person or very few that have a soft spot for police officers. But yeah, this is crazy. Shaking my head. The Ring system is a must-have nowadays. It really is. I got those regular cameras and a dash cam for my vehicle. It's crazy we have to do this, but we got to. You never know when it's going to come in handy. How can you give a command and not allow them to comply? Period. And that's exactly what happened here. So y'all check this out. Y'all check this out. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank y'all for being here too. We get into it. We are.
Coverage tonight. WFO 48's Megan Plock is speaking to Perkins' family. That family member is also a former Decatur police officer. And WAFO 48 Savannah Sapp is covering the protest. Let's begin our team coverage with Megan Plock. And Megan, the family member and former officer you spoke to, says officers didn't follow protocol the night they killed Perkins.
I spoke with Mark Quinn Bergens. He served on the force for 10 years, and he says he doesn't really know why some decisions were made by the officers on the scene. Early Friday morning, a Decatur police officer shot and killed Stephen Perkins. Officers say he was threatening a tow truck driver with a gun. The driver was there to repossess a truck. Police say Perkins turned the gun on the officers, and that's when they fired. Former officer Mark Quinn Bergen says he's seen security footage of the shooting, and the police department story isn't adding up for him. We are showing you video that was given to us by a neighbor. This video does not have sound, but our partners at the Decatur Daily have obtained a different video with audio. You can hear an officer say, "Police, get on the ground." Before he finishes his sentence, several bullets are fired.
The officer yells a few commands, simultaneously shooting. That's not how officers handle that.
Bergen says he doesn't understand why officers created a perimeter before making contact.
I have to knock on the door to make contact. They never knocked on the door to make contact. They had time to position themselves before he came out.
Decatur Mayor Tab Bowling says he met with Perkins' immediate family.
I and the city of Decatur are deeply committed to the release of information as soon as it is released by the appropriate agencies in compliance with applicable laws.
He says he's only heard great things about Stephen Perkins.
All that I've read and heard about Steve, he was a special man that I would have liked to have known.
You took a soul away from this earth that people love, and they're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong. Totally wrong.
It makes no sense. They didn't even finish their sentence before they started fucking firing off on this man. That makes no sense. Right in front of his home, over the wrong fucking address. So justice for Steve Perkins. Condolences to his family. Again, y'all, make sure y'all get y'all video surveillance footage. And not saying that this is something that he could have done, because I don't know what was going through his mind, but maybe you can call the police. If somebody coming up to your yard and you think they're trying to call, maybe you should call the popo and have them come out. Have that on record that you called 911 and said, "Look, something's going on. I am armed. I want to let you know that." And maybe they can get in contact with the police that's there and they can talk and figure it out. But this should have never went on this way. And I hope these police officers start getting the real justice they need. Like, getting fucking fired. Like, fire them. And then we need a website of all these officers who've been fired so they don't go to other neighboring districts and just get the job all over again. The fucking kind of bullshit is that? Because we buried their names. We don't talk about their names. You notice in a lot of this, we don't get police officer names. The 2 officers were placed on administrative leave. Who were they? Who paying their fucking bill? Isn't it the folks in Decatur? We're privy to that information. So again, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Some bullshit. It is some bullshit. And all the tow people, from the tow truck driver to the cops, were white. I bet. No more than just straight nasty. I have security cameras and 20-foot gates. Once you pay your toll, you're on surveillance here in Long Island, baby. I'm telling you now, I have them all over. So yeah, I want to send my condolences to all of the families, all of the stories we covered today. Yolna, of course, my heart goes out to you, girl. Rest in peace and justice for Yolna Lubrin. I want to send my condolences out to her. This bus monitor, bitch, I hope you get what's coming to you. I really do. Don't think your justice ain't served, bitch, at all. The 11-year-old boy and his attack, it's so sad that he has to suffer from this, from what his mom decided to do, that she wasn't comfortable enough riding around to pick up her son. But at the same time, she should be held accountable too. Mom definitely should be held accountable. And last but not least, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Steve Perkins. And my condolences to you and your beautiful family, man. Beautiful girls, beautiful wife. This should have not happened to you. We always want to try to uplift our black men who are doing the things that they should do, trying to do. I don't know what discrepancies you may have had, but this shouldn't have happened to you. Rest in peace, man. And we're going to be here talking about this shit. And those are the stories I wanted to talk to you all about today. I thank y'all, crew. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We got through it. Baby, what the fuck is going on in the United States of America? That's my question. That's my question. Okay, speaking of, remember at the top of the hour, I talked to y'all about the quote of the day, which is most people do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. That is our quote of the day. So try your hardest to listen and do less responding, even when you have a general conversation with Bay or whatever. Try to inch in the words, tell me more. Oh, tell me more. They may be talking about something and you might want to reply with your experience or what you got to say or add your own knowledge. Just go tell me more. Tell me more. You may not even care or want to know, but that tell me more, it shows that you're actively listening. You get more with that. So that's something I'm working on with the new job. I told you all, if you didn't know, listen at the top of the hour. And last but not least, baby, we got the fashion contest coming up. I'm extremely excited about this. Again, it's on November 11th, 2023 at 5 p.m. It's an all-male fashion contest hosted by none other than Miss Newbieology, baby. It's going to be on her channel, YouTube at Newbieism. So I suggest you go find the channel, subscribe now. And we have 4 judges. We're looking for 4 judges. So far, we have 1 slot filled. We need 3 additional judges. We have 12 contestants. So far, we have about 9 contestants so far. And that's including Rick Reed because he said he's a possible, but we still don't know. So, but we have a lot of contestants. Again, Rebel Son, myself. I'm just thinking about everybody who's on the panel. Myself, Miles. We got Rick Reed. We got Mother. Hey, now DKL said no. Sean Bradley is a definite. You already know. We got Rico the Brat, and Rico Reports come through. We got Voodoo, Jay Wilson. Okay, Jay Wilson. I was like, Jay Wilson? That's how I say yes. I gotta reach out to Jay Wilson and confirm. I want to reach out to Ken Nola and confirm too. Chocolate Bay said yes. Okay, Chocolate Bay said yes. So Chocolate Bay is down to do it. Who else, y'all? I'm trying to make sure I got everybody. I'm asking Lincoln Berries. I'm gonna hit him up today. Say, hey Lincoln, you want you want to be in the competition? It's gonna be fun. We got 3 different looks. One look is gonna be your professional attire. How do you seal the deal? The second look is gonna be your going out look, whether it's club attire, whether it's open shirt, button down, blazer look, whatever look you give when you going out. And then we're going to do active wear, which can be a combination of your gym attire, your jogging suits, your gray sweatpants, if you should do so. And then we're going to have a chat competition where the chat will be able to judge us on basically on answering a question about our romantic encounter and whether you got some cadence, ambience to it, how well you deliver the message. So it's going to be really, really fun. If you want to support your content, your favorite or participant, those will be announced on Saturday. So if you are interested in participating, please sign up by October 14th. You can let Newbie know, or I'm going to be posting this throughout the week. Just drop down under the comments, and folks, family, help me share this out. Share this to people and see if they're interested. I'm going to do a live on this week, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, and we'll talk about who all the final contestants are. And then Saturday, I'm going to post the contestants and their cash apps so you can send money to them prior to. That's where we're going to focus this at. It's going to go to the people who are participating as well as the judges. I'm going to put the information down too. And then on Saturday of the actual competition, when we open the pot up at 5 p.m., that's when we're going to start, baby, raising money for the pot, okay? And so based on, we still haven't formatted the show, but we might have everybody come up and introduce themselves. What's up? I'm Roman, and say our little tagline, because everybody going to have a little tagline. I got to figure out what my tagline going to be. What's up? I'm Roman. And then, just real cute. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Oh, Castro Cannon, baby. So it's gonna be cute. I want everybody to come through, participate, share, support. Shout out to motherfucking S Hutch. Shout out to motherfucking Kimberly Black. shout out to everybody that's helping plan this and put this off. This is not no King Roman, none of that. This is a newbie show. We just helping coordinate it on her channel so that we can, sometimes the subbies be wanting to do stuff and it'd be hard to like do it because you got folks who don't, they don't want to do it if it ain't nothing in for them. And this is literally nothing for nobody. Like I'm not making no money. Newbie's not making any money. Nobody. We really are just doing this we doing it for the team. So I hope y'all come out and support that. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna have a judges live the week before the show where we're gonna lay out all the rules, all the contests, all the judging rules, and all you can't do this. Don't be coming up there with your thing out. Don't be coming up there, labeled down and expecting to get high scores because labels aren't gonna mean that you get high scores. Though you can wear labels, it's just how you pull it off. No poor sportsmanship. Don't be saying no just turn your camera off and do what I do. Go mute and do what you do. So we're gonna put all of that into the show. Shout out to Newbie for being so open. Because crew, we selected her. It was like, who y'all want to do it? I know, man. Shout out to Newbie. Shout out to Newbie. And then soon after this competition is over, we are going to plan for the fall next year's all male fashion contest and which channel it should go on. And we're gonna do the same thing over. We're gonna reinvent the wheel. So we're gonna try to keep this thing going annually, not just a one and done thing. I think this will be real dope. And it's a great for us males to come together and kind of sort of, throw elbows at each other a little bit. So I'm excited. I really am excited about it. I'm trying, and I hate when I do this because it's like then the pressure gets put on you to deliver. But because the numbers are like it's only 44 or 42 of us in here now, it's just the crew. I'm trying to get a special judge who knows the sector, but they're not in the sector, but they know the sector. So I've reached out to her through my back channels, but we're gonna see. And so I'm trying to get a special judge. I'm trying to make it fun. I'm trying to make it fun as much as possible. So y'all, I need y'all support too. So if y'all hear anybody talking about it, throw in the details, throw in the facts, 5 p.m., some of the contestants y'all know about. Make sure y'all share that information. It's not on my channel, it's on Newbie channel. Who are the judges so far? We got Almond Brown solidify as one of the judges. I think the Ghetto View said she wanted to be a judge, and Kimberly Black said she wanted to be a judge. I don't know if we wanted content creators to be a judge or not, but I'll keep y'all both posted on that. V. Lenore said no, she couldn't do it. Tisa said no, she couldn't do it. I think there's an ask out to Just Kimmy, and there's an ask out to Phi Babe, and there's an ask out, I think, to S Hutch. We also talked about Heidi. So somebody got to ask Heidi. All of that this morning. So we got to keep working on it. All right. I appreciate all that y'all do. Oh, shoot. Wow, working but been listening. Thank you. She's Lex. I shared your live. Thank you, She's Lex. I appreciate you. I've been quiet, trying to get ready for work, but listening always. Thank you. What up, Dwayne? Thank you. Yes, we should be more willing to listen. Who are your judges? So far, we got Almond Brown, Natasha Milan could be a possible. Oh, that could be a possible judge. Throw her name in the hat too. Good morning, Hero News. Not only America. Have you seen the news about it? I have. I was watching that this morning. I was just appalled. They have literally, the Hamas have literally went over and just taken over. All kind of people they're holding hostage. And they're not only just holding hostage, they're having parties in the middle of the street, separating women, slapping women with the cameras on and shit. Video and shit on. Go on to Twitter and find out. I said, you got to be kidding me. Good job putting that all together yesterday. Yes, shout out to the fucking crew. Good shout out to the crew. Y'all did that shit. A small little bunch. Our small little bunch. Oh, I can't wait. Me too with this petty self. Okay, I'm shocked he did it. Good morning. Good morning. I sent you a message on Twitter. Oh, Yusuf. Yusuf too. That's right. Yes, Yusuf. Oh, baby, we about to have a lot of niggas. We might have to do a round one and a round two. We gonna talk. Me and Newbie gonna get together and make it work. I was still rooting for Big Man. I wanted Big Man to enter, y'all. I am super. Me too, Bobby. I can't wait to hear the taglines. Yeah, this sounds nice. Thank you, Dwayne. Yeah, you know I appreciate. Oh no, you know I was gonna get to you. You know I appreciate you, even though you didn't shout me out. I appreciate you. Can't wait. It's you can't wait to see Rebels. Morning, Miss Belinda. Hey, boo. I can't wait to see y'all suited and booted. Good morning, Mr. William. Where you at? I can't see you. Hey, Mr. William. What up, Mr. Carruthers? I'm excited too. What up, Casey? Heidi would be great. Kimmy and Five Baby on the same panel. We just doing it for the sake of fashion for the man. That's it. Okay, that's it. Read. I'm dropping down and read today because y'all, we gotta ask Reed, and that's an easy ask. She right there. No, we want to see y'all live in color. The way the mere mention of labels triggered a whole rainbow in Walmart shopping Sasquatch. Oh, you start Chipper. Don't start because you know she'll drop down. What up, Chase? What up, Chase? Almond is the only fair person that I've heard. Just saying. Heidi and Rita. No, for us to come together and have a good time reminds me of the block a party of old. It does, right? It does. Stop being scared, nigga, because we all know your eyes not shy. You know he not talking about something. He gonna be showing his ass. Out in Jamaica. I said, okay, now get out there and show that ass. Show that ass. All right, crew. So that's our show for today. I'm so glad we was able to get to some local news. I'll be back this week. Y'all know I'm home Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. I'm flying back out Thursday and Friday. So I'll probably try to squeeze another live in before I fly out of town. And then Friday or Saturday, I'm a go live maybe before I fly out, or maybe Saturday morning. I don't know, or maybe Sunday. Who knows? I never really know. I just be like, it's time to go live and talk to the people. But we'll keep talking about the show. And y'all keep sharing it and plugging it and shit. Oh, y'all saw the meal I made for my friend last night on my community wall. Baby, I was in the mood. I was just so thankful and grateful and shit. And I was already like, I'm gonna cook you a dinner or whatever. And I'm like, well, what you want to eat? And I'm getting all of these non-pairable items together. I'm like, you want baked chicken, and you want potato salad, and you want some candied yams. I'm like, okay, so give me like, what's up? You want some rice? I'm like, do you want some rice? So I ended up adding the rice, the green beans. I made some macaroni and cheese. Because I told him about the competition, and he didn't really get to try my macaroni and cheese. And so I'm like, okay, let me make a dish for you so I can tell you. Only thing I did different with this macaroni and cheese versus that one was for the competition, I was trying to do something different. I added in that cream of mushroom. In my regular, I never do use cream of mushroom, and it just made it look like the normal color. I'm like, King Roman, whatever. Um, and this nigga so weird talking about I didn't know this, but he likes bacon in his macaroni and cheese. And so I didn't, of course, didn't make no damn bacon. I just thought it was blasphemous. I'm like, so you just set it on, you mix it in. I'm like, you gonna fuck up the whole taste. So I made 2 pieces of bacon on the side, and I crumbled it up, and I just put it in a little dish. And I was like, there's some bacon. You can just throw it on the top. But I wasn't gonna make it with no bacon in it. And that sound a little off to me, but he liked it. And I said, it's good to me, and we fucked that shit up. And we got into this weird ass movie on Netflix called Nowhere. Yo, do not watch that movie when you by yourself. Watch that shit when you laid up, cause that's some weird shit. It's not even about it being scary, then it pulling on your emotional tug at human life. Like I kept thinking so many times this bitch was gonna die in the movie. I just said I can't do this no more. Can we pause and take a break? And I need a break. So you gotta watch that movie, y'all. It's called Nowhere. I'm not gonna give it all away. It's a really good movie. It's on Netflix. I watched that last night. Got up and did my little 1 hour workout. And I'm here. And I'm here. I saw that. Oh my god. Did y'all see that movie? That was too much for me. I just started watching it. Oh, that movie had me. I just was like, you know what? I just cannot do it. I cannot do it. What up, King Kyos? What's up? Save your plate for Tuesday, my free day. Your free day, I got you. You know I got you. Cream of chicken. You too, Bobby. Have a great day. Y'all all have a great day. It's been good. You too. Thank you, Miss Toby. Have a good day, everyone. We better and better week. Safe travels. Thank you. Thank you. You wasn't supposed to hear that. I did. I did. Oh, just my thoughts is Mr. Williams. Oh, what's going on with the name change? Just my thoughts is another YouTube channel I created for other than music. Oh, I got you. It's a weird, cool movie for real. I watched it and was like, damn, girl, that movie. Listen, if you home today and you chilling, maybe it's good to watch it in the daytime. Maybe I'm just a pussy. Maybe that's it. But that movie had taken me out. And first of all, I hate being in the ocean. I hate being on water where there's no land. That's why I said I can't do cruises. It would take a lot. Oh my God, I could not breathe. I would feel isolated. I would suffocate. And so the mere fact of this movie, bitch was stuck in a container, dropped in the ocean where nobody was around. I just was, it was a lot. I'm just like, talk about weird shit. And she was pregnant and gave birth and had to keep the baby alive. I'm like, you can't make this shit up. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, it was. Y'all too. Everybody have a good day, y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all on the flip side. And until next time, crew. Thank y'all for being here. And until next time, crew. Sis.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Ow, let's start this show. King Roman News gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman News.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman News, King Roman News. Let's go. Hey, let's start this show.